Hello, hi, Kauki here. Today we're diving into Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra with Android 17. First, I'll be playing a full match to show him in action, and then I'll head into training mode to break down his abilities one by one. If you enjoy videos like this, maybe consider hitting the like button, subscribing for more, and dropping a comment to share your thoughts. Now, let's get right into it. Alright, let's go. This should be good. I already played a few very good games with 17, so I feel like I should be doing fine. Alright, first I want to focus on variable here, our main source of damage. And I want to maximize it as quickly as I can. I think the second skill I'm just going Barrier Knuckle, because, yeah, even though the extra health with Android Barrier would help, I think Barrier Knuckle here is going to do us very good in battle. So, yep, launch that. You're not gonna run. You're not gonna. Okay, I'm not being supported. I don't wanna push too much. Okay, we're not. Yeah, that was not it. Maybe don't do that, bro. Hold on, stun him. That's crazy. Oh, okay, that's bad. Okay, maybe. Wow, he literally did everything and missed everything. That is insane. Lightning Swift is really not too bad though. Like I actually like it a lot. I use it whenever I play heroes I'm not too confident in. Okay, Okay, I'ma chill. Let's heal for a bit. Chill, bro. Go back, go back, go back. No need to push. Let's go, let's go, let's go. They're actually pushing for absolutely no reason. We win this. Boom. I also have ult, so I don't know what you're doing. But it's not looking good, bro. Okay. We're not gonna push too much. We're not gonna push too much. Let's just farm. Let's just farm. Let's just farm. Don't, bro. Yep. GG's. Okay. I mean, I don't know, man. Our opponents are not the greatest. I'm gonna be completely honest here. I'm gonna go full damage because I'm already like full 2 levels ahead of him. Okay, that was a crazy miss there. Doesn't matter. I just ult. Anti-heal. They can't even heal here. Okay. Very cool. Wow. Let's see if we can kill Boo here. Oh, never mind. Okay, that was... Wow. I'ma just run. I'ma just run. I'ma just run. Oh! No. Please, 16! Leave me alone! Oh my god, how did I survive that shit, man? Fuck. Okay. Whew. That was close. Okay. Let's level him out here. Boom. Oh, okay. Baby's with him. That's fine. Stun. Dead. Yep. Baby, you're not doing nothing, bro. Go back to your lane, bro. We got that shit in the bag. Just kick him here. Got it. Very good. Okay. Dealing damage right now is actually crazy. Yep. Boom. You're dead, boo. You're dead. You're dead. Nothing you can do. Can we get baby, though? Can we get baby? Hold on. Boom. Boom. Stunned. You can't do anything about it. Nope. He gets a shield. Oh, how do you... Oh, I actually missed that. That's crazy. It doesn't matter. Bro, we are dominating, man. Oh, kick him. Okay, let's help our teammates, man. They definitely need a lot of help here. Let's get this. Probably should have gotten... Woo! Hold on. Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me not 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 cook. Maybe I can cook. Hold on. Boom! Oh my god! Striker! We got him. We got him. We got him. Yep. I'ma just ult. That kills. Yep. Oh my god. I'm playing like an actual damage dealer right now. Yep. Let's go. Tower gone. Tower completely gone. Oh, baby's just being annoying. That's crazy. Yep. Dodged all of that. It doesn't matter. I might die. This is my first death. This is my first death. This is my first death. Oh my god! No. It doesn't matter. Android doesn't die. Oh my god, that was too crazy. Hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing? You think you're gonna kill me? You don't want the smoke, bro. You really don't want the smoke. Trust me. You do not want the smoke. You do not want the smoke here. You do not want the smoke. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I might be cooked. I might be cooked. I might be cooked. Yep. Oh, that could have been. Hold on. GG's. GG's. Oh my god, this game is crazy. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Wow, that was a miss. That was a miss and a half. We still get him though? We still get him though? We still get him though? Oh my god, there's no way. Okay. No. Delete the game, bro. Okay, I'm being slightly toxic, but this is crazy. Oh, they even surrendered. GG's. Oh my god, that was a crazy ass game. Who's the MVP? What? Oh, I can't even believe this. Wow. Well, GG's. All right, moving on to the character showcase and details. All right, now I'll be fully explaining all things that you need to know about Super 17. So, I'll be starting off with his infinite energy reactor. That is his passive. So basically, you use energy to reactivate your skills. What is energy in this instance? Is this right here, this bar right underneath your health. Whenever this energy is full, you can reuse skills on your arsenal again, excluding super attacks. So, if you use this skill right here, and now because you have it on cooldown, usually you wouldn't be able to use it again. But because of the infinite energy reactor, you can actually use the skill again. And once you use that ability, your infinite energy reactor bar will be used and it will need time for it to recover. Let me read the last line of text here. The more skills are on cooldown, the faster energy will recover. Meaning, if you use more than one ability at a time, just like so, and use the infinite energy reactor, you can see that the bar is filling up much faster than usual. It's because you have everything on cooldown at the moment. So, that's all you need to know about the passive. Moving on to the rush attack. It's very simple. It's an energy blast, meaning you can attack from afar. And it has one line of text here. It cancels the transformations of enemy heroes it hits. There's really one way of me showing you this. I'm gonna make Vegeta attack me, and now I can cancel his transformation. So there's this small window of where you can cancel the transformation of enemy heroes, and whenever you do attack him in that window, it will cancel out that transformation, meaning the opponent will need to reactivate that transformation. Because I'm fighting an NPC bot right now, you know, he's constantly spamming the transformation, but in actual battles, the enemy will forget to maybe reactivate his transformation, and that can lead to an easy comeback on your part. So keep that in mind. Moving on to the first skill on 17, it's Barrier Ball. A kick that sends a barrier flying in a target direction. Enemies hit by the attack will have their buff status effect, which is moving speed up, to convert it into a debuff status effect. So if someone has a buff that makes them faster, like Vegeta right here, and I hit them with the barrier ball, their buff is gonna turn into a debuff, which is probably gonna be a movement speed down. So unfortunately, I can't really show you this because you can't really control what Vegeta has at the moment. So, but keep that in mind. If someone is having any type of buff that gives them more speed, you can just barrier kick them, and that buff will turn into a debuff. If activated within the energy reactor, the enemy will also receive additional damage based on the amount of debuff status applied. And at skill level 3, the number of barriers will increase. I'm already at skill level 3, but usually you only are cooking one of these balls at the opponent. So if I use this on the opponent and I use it again, it will do the same damage. However, if the opponent has any sort of debuff on them, if you use the barrier ball while the infinite energy reactor is up, you can actually deal more damage to the opponent. So keep that in mind. All right, now I'll be moving on to the second ability, which is Barrier Knuckle. Barrier Knuckle is a very simple ability. You just lunge at the opponent, you deal damage, and you also apply movement speed down to the opponent for a very brief amount of time. And if you use the move again while the infinite energy reactor is up, you can actually stagger the opponents. So keep that in mind. This is a great ability to stop opponents from running away, or even, whenever you're fighting someone and they're trying to combo you, you can just stop them from doing that and just like try and run away from them. So it's a great way of just either stopping someone from running away and also stopping the opponent from chasing you if you're in a tough spot. And moving on to Android Barrier, which is probably one of the best abilities Android 17 has. So what it does is it creates a barrier that protects you and nearby ally heroes. It gives you and nearby ally heroes extra HP. Also, it gives you movement speed up when the skill is reactivated with the infinite energy reactor. So, if I use this, you can see that I gained a ton of extra HP for at least a second there, and it disappears like immediately after use. So this will be very clutch whenever you are in mid fight and the opponent is using some sort of ult or they're attacking you with a very powerful hit. You can just always Android barrier yourself or your teammates as well. Both of you get the buff, and also if you use this ability while the infinite energy reactor is up, you actually gain movement speed. So let's try this out. Me and Goku here gain movement speed, and the effect is diminishing over time. But it is very good for just either running away or chasing opponents. So keep that in mind. Moving on to the final move 17 has. It's Counter Barrier. Counter Barrier, you set up a barrier to protect you and ally heroes while creating an area explosion. It gives you and nearby ally heroes extra HP, so it kind of works like an Android barrier. However, it also applies no healing to enemies. It hits, and the less total HP you have, the more damage dealt and the more extra HP received. So keep this one in mind. You need to really just use it in clutch situation whenever the opponent is attacking you a lot, or you're in a very dire situation, you feel like you're gonna die. That's the time you use counter barrier. Or you can also apply it whenever you know the opponent is actually gonna try and heal by maybe taking a bun, or going up to his tower, or having a Boo on his side. This could easily just prevent all of that from happening. And also, I'm not too sure about that, but I think it could also prevent extra HP from being gained, because I did try it on Kale, and Kale's transformation was immediately negated. I'm not sure if that was because of the damage I dealt or if that was because of the actual no healing EX. So keep that in mind. I'm not too sure about this fact right here, so take it with a grain of salt. However, this is a great ability. Let me actually show you what it does. You just do a very big explosion, and anyone within that explosion will get damage. The less HP you have, the more damage and the more extra HP you'll gain. Also, this applies to all of your allies as well. So that is everything you need to know about 17's kit. And one last thing, I'm going to go over the actual cards that you might want to consider while playing as 17. This one is personal, so you can really build a lot of things with 17. It's not really a clear-cut answer to me, because I like playing 17 in a more offensive way, but I think a lot of people would maybe want to go on the tankier route. I like using the red cards for 17. Either Lightning Swift, I would say Lightning Swift if you are not confident enough with 17, but Super Snowball once you really get good with him, because you can do a ton of damage with 17 if you actually use Super Snowball in a really great way, as in you don't die and you keep on assisting your ally and you keep on getting more damage, and eventually you'll be a complete powerhouse and nobody will be able to stop you. So Super Snowball first, and then this right here will rely on what you intend to build. If you are going completely the damage route, I would say either take Giant Slayer if you're facing a tank, or maybe Prepare to Die if you're facing regular support and a damage dealer. But if you're going the defensive route, I would probably say Solid Barrier is really good. because solid barrier is great for at least 2 seconds, which is probably all you need in battle, to be honest. It greatly reduces damage from enemy heroes, which is hella clutch, especially if the opponent is using some sort of ult or a big move that you know is going to cause a lot of damage. So um, I would go with the damage route for me though. So I would go maybe Giant Slayer if I was against Vegeta right here, and finally, I would easily go with Wicked Warrior for 17 because of the amount of damage you're going to be doing with just rush attacks. Because 17 will be using a lot of his rush attacks once he uses a lot of his moves, right? So this right here will be doing a ton of damage. You can see it's like a machine gun, right? So that's why I would go with Wicked Warrior. And these are my 3 cards recommendation. Could you go any other route? For sure. I think 17 is an open-ended character where just any order of combination could really work on him. But for me, this is what I would pick for 17. And yeah, that's really all you need to know about 17. And thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.